So, Randy, I understand you've got new information about this plot to kill Joyce Mitchell's husband.
That's right, Anderson. We're getting that information from a source with direct knowledge of this investigation. That source telling me that Joyce Mitchell warned her husband, Lyle Mitchell, that he was in danger. As you know, she knew about the escape plan. She also knew about the plot to kill her husband by these two men. Apparently, she grew so worried that she spilled everything to her husband, Lyle. She told him about the escape plan. She told him that his life might be in danger. And that is how, Anderson, Lyle Mitchell is connected to this whole thing, because at first investigators were thinking, well, maybe he took part in the plan, in the escape plan, but now they're looking more at the fact that maybe he was just made aware of it because his wife warned him that these two men may come after him and may kill him.
And in terms of, well, actually, first of all, do we know when she warned him? I mean, if he had prior knowledge of an escape plan and said nothing, is that what, in fact, we believe happened?
Right. We don't know when. That's the one thing
Okay.
that the source would not divulge, was the date on that.
Okay. In terms of Joyce's relationship with Richard Matt, which last night we learned was a sexual relationship, have you learned any more?
We have. We know that that relationship went back to 2013, which happens to be when David Sweat, the other escapee, this sexual relationship was with Richard Matt. But the other inmate, David Sweat, was removed from the tailor shop where Joyce Mitchell worked with the two men and her husband, who did maintenance in that tailor shop. Sweat was removed in 2013. That's when her relationship with Richard Matt, I'm told, started. They had a sexual relationship, as you said, and they were having sex, according to this source. Those sexual encounters took place inside the tailor shop. I'm told that is the only place that Richard Matt and Joyce Mitchell were together at any point in that prison.
And do they believe anyone else was involved? I mean, are they looking at anyone else right now involved in the escape?
Well, as you know, I mean, this plan was so elaborate. So, of course, they're looking at a lot of other people. They do think, one thing they're considering is whether or not any of the other prisoners may have created some type of diversion, whether before or after or even during this escape, as those two men made their way through the bowels of that prison. They're also looking at other employees. I was told today that Joyce Mitchell is not the only prison employee that they are looking at. They are considering everyone.
All right, Randy, I appreciate all the latest.